be stepping back to Ocarina of Time, more particularly why it sucks to be Giant Link. Real fast before I start this video, I want to ask you to like and subscribe and help me on my journey to 200 subscribers. So let's go ahead and start off with I found a once in a blue moon discovery, and that is making Link giant. Now, you can reference my giant bomb glitch video on this one, but in the Nintendo 64 Legend of Zelda games, whenever something gets bigger, it's not the actual object that's getting bigger, just the image of it. But we can actually make Link giant, and some of the properties that pertain to Link will increase as well, such as his view, the hitbox for his sword, and even the hitbox for Link himself. Now, the first thing I wanted to try was Link battling cuckoos. So I went ahead and picked up a cuckoo, and the cuckoo actually hovers over Link's head to his height. So that's pretty interesting, because that means objects external to Link will also react to this size difference. So when we fight the cuckoos, it is the most unfair fight in the world. The cuckoos are a crazy breed of chickens as it is, but with Link so giant, I expected him to be able to whack the cuckoos out of air, which was not the case at all. The only way you can attack these guys is by doing a spin attack, and since we are giant, our spin attack will barely affect them whatsoever, because half the time it's not even going to reach them. So I tried another thing. I made Link really small, and I noticed whenever Link was attacking things super small as he could get, the range for his sword would not reach nearly as long enough. And lo and behold, much to my dismay, the cuckoos still whooped my butt. A very interesting thing about redeads is that they will actually revolve around Link. Since we are giant, they're trying to get behind us, and it's pretty funny. Normally redeads tower over you, and when they grab onto you, they're sort of jumping on your back and trying to choke you. But since we're super giant, they have to revolve around all this extra space around Link, and they look significantly smaller compared to Link, so that was pretty humorous to watch. Another very interesting thing to watch was Giant Link trying to swim in water. Normally, when he's swimming in water, the water comes between his waist and his torso. But since Link is giant, it's almost acting like all the buoyancy of Link is within his feet. He's pretty much just floating above the water. The next idea that I had was to face Giant Link up against a boss. Now, a lot of ideas ran through my head, but eventually I ended up deciding on fighting Ganon. And you're probably wondering, how did this fight go? I got my ass kicked. I got my ass kicked really hard. The big issue with this fight is that Ganon's throws are directed towards the eye level of Link's original size. But in this instance, Ganon kept throwing all of his fireballs at my feet. And this was an impossible fight to accomplish, which again reiterates the same point I had at the beginning of the video, why it sucks to be Giant Link. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and check out my channel for more content. If you want to check out more content, then go ahead and like and subscribe and get me on my journey to 200. I have a lot more videos coming up. This one was sort of made to just serve as a teaser, because I have a pretty cool video coming up on the Mafia series. So if you are interested in that game, then be sure to subscribe. But with all of this said, stay safe and take it easy.